my name is Elizabeth Lopes. I'm a student at Grand Canyon University, and this is my clinical field experience reflection on implementing math intervention strategies with a special education teacher. I worked closely with my mentor to plan and implement a math lesson focused on multi-step problem solving. We used both a whiteboard and worksheets to guide instruction, along with a step-by-step problem-solving checklist and hands-on manipulatives. During my initial conversation with my mentor teacher, we discussed the strengths and areas of improvement for the student that we identified. The student is motivated and willing to participate, but struggles with breaking down multi-step math problems and understanding abstract concepts. Based on the assessment data and the classroom observations, we determined that the student needed more structured support and visual learning opportunities. So because of these needs, we selected two main intervention strategies. First one is explicit instruction with step-by-step modeling, and the second one is hands-on manipulatives. We chose explicit instruction because modeling each step helps the student understand the thinking process behind solving a problem. We also chose manipulatives because they help make abstract math concepts more concrete and easier to understand. During this lesson, the teacher first introduced the math problem on the whiteboard and modeled how to solve it step by step while explaining each part out loud. Then the student worked on similar problems with guidance. I supported the student by using the step-by-step checklist to help them stay organized and focused. Next, students practice independently using worksheets while continuing to refer to the checklist. I also worked with the student using manipulatives such as base 10 blocks and counters to help them visualize the problem. The student was unable to use these tools to better understand the numbers, so we had to do it a few times over and over to help them really visualize it. And then they were able to grasp it. So that was definitely a pivotal moment. Overall, the students showed improvement. They were more engaged and able to complete the steps with support. The checklist helped them to stay on track, and the manipulatives helped them to better understand the math concepts. However, the student still needed some more reminders and guidance, especially when transitioning from using the manipulatives to the problem-solving paper. So after this whole experience, I believe that the intervention strategies were effective. I would make a few changes in the future. I would provide more opportunities for guided practice before moving to the independent work. And I would also include more real-life examples to make the lesson even more meaningful. Additionally, I would continue to reinforce the use of the checklist until the students become 100% independent. One way the student could use the strategy at home is by practicing the step-by-step checklist while solving homework problems. They could also use the simple household items like coins or small objects as manipulatives to help them visualize the math problems. This experience helped me understand that effective intervention requires careful planning, a lot of patience, observation, and flexibility, and repeating simple language so that it's consistent for the student who's having trouble grasping it. In my future professional practice, I will use this assessment data in my tools and to guide my instruction. I will provide clear modeling and incorporate hands-on learning to support all students. I will also continue to reflect on my teaching periodically and make adjustments based on the student's progress. Thank you for listening to my reflection.